Way! Oh, I like this bike. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are on the little Honda, the little red rooster, as the Aussies call him. And we're going to have some fun today. I'm going to assess the bike purely from a road riding perspective to see whether we can live with them from our ADV point of view for road-based overlanding when we're not trail riding. That's what I'm mainly curious about. So how does the bike handle? Is the engine fun, which it is? Are the brakes good? Which they are. What's the handling like? Pinpoint. Like riding an RD 250 LC. In fact, the entire bike reminds me of one of them, really. They didn't have the world's greatest suspension, but they were fun. I mean, you got a slipper clutch as well on the Rally, which helps matters. But yeah, she can certainly put a grin on your face when you get riding as you would on a sport bike. As I was saying, I'm pretty sure Honda lifted the engine from the CBR 300RR. My riding's not the greatest today, unfortunately, because my shoulder's a bit stiff, so please excuse that. But yeah, she's good. You can just feel the engine lug there, just at about 3.5. I just wanted to demonstrate that. Obviously I'm not using full revs because I've only got 100 miles on. Running's 300, and then after that it's an oil change at 600, which is only about 60 quid, so it's a lot cheaper than the Himalayan service, which cost me nearly 230 quid. So that's better from a servicing cost point of view. What do I think of it handling wise? I really enjoy it. The suspension is its weak point, you can just feel it there. It's more than enough to have a good bit of fun if you want to get after it and ride a little aggressively, like just I've been doing, just for a bit of fun. As I say, my riding's not the best today. I'm a little bit stiff, but it's good. I had to put a diffuser on the screen. Luckily I had one from the GS, so wind management, that's one thing that is an issue on the Rally. Just for someone who's my height, I'm 6'2" for 32-inch inseam, so I needed to increase the screen height. I'm going to order a screen this week, but it's made a world of difference. It was buffeting me on the underside of the chin, so with me having a neck injury, it just set it off a little yesterday. Obviously that's a lot better today, which is good. Can you still have fun on the Cat and Fiddle? The answer to that question is yes, just not on a Fireblade. These little smaller CC bikes, whether it's adventure bike or a sport bike, are so much more fun, has to be said. I've not really got many complaints of it, to be honest. I thought I would. Obviously this was the one aspect of the riding where I thought, is it going to be exciting enough? Obviously you hear a lot of people saying that it's sparring, it's not fun on the road, it's not got enough power. But here in the UK, where we've got speed limits, I'd say it has, to be honest. It's good. You know, I mean, you couldn't go around there any faster if you wanted to because of the 50. So obviously that's one aspect of it where it very much is what it is. I'm surprised at how cold it is today, actually. It's exceptionally cold. There's a real bite in the air, but such is life. They've done a real nice job, Honda, with getting the engine smooth. Yeah, I'm very impressed, Honda, with that. Yeah, I do just enjoy just this sort of riding, you know, where you can take a little time just to look at the view. Obviously on super bikes you can't do that anymore, and I think that comes down to the next section of the video that I wanted to talk about, really, is what is an adventure bike. This is obviously the biggest challenge, isn't it? It's what do we class as an adventure bike? You know, is it 160 horsepower with all the toys? And yes, in the hands of a Dakar racer, you're okay and you can go off-road on it and that's not a problem. Or is it something lighter like the Rally where all you've got to do is just what I did then, just knock it down again? A little carve, nice, it's nice and flickable on the road. But when you get to the tricky bits, you've got a bike that's actually capable of allowing you to pick it up without injuring yourself or your shoulder or stuff like that. And it's just different mindset really, I think. You know, you haven't got the roll-on power that you have on a larger bike, but it more than makes up for it in other ways, and this is all down to compromise really. It's what compromise do you want? I mean, I'm at 5,000 revs there. There's a slight tingle through the bars, nothing through the foot pegs. It's a very bumpy road, and yeah, it's fine really. Fuel economy is something that's absolutely amazing there. Getting 92.5 miles to the gallon, which is pretty unbelievable really. It's very, very, very good. Really enjoying it from a road riding point of view. I didn't think I would. Obviously, a lot of people said, you know, they wouldn't like to cover any sort of big miles on a trail bike, but you've got to remember with the Rally, there's a lot of changes to it over the L. A bigger brake, the fairings, the screen, and the best thing for me is the overdrive 6 gear that they've put on. I think that's absolutely fabulous, to be honest. I'm very, very impressed with that. It makes it really pleasurable at higher speed on the motorway and stuff. I've done a bit of motorway riding on it, because obviously it's my main form of transport at the moment, so that's good. So I was talking about the fuel economy on the bike, and it's just absolutely unbelievable really. I'm getting on average about 93 to 94 miles to the gallon. Yesterday I was seeing it was 96. When I'm riding as aggressive, not so much aggressive but sporting. When I wasn't riding as sporting, I was getting about 96, 97 miles to the gallon. I think that was the highest to see. I have heard of people getting 100 miles to the gallon on them, so I think that's really great. That obviously with the cost of living crisis and stuff in the UK, for those that are watching from abroad, fuel's expensive at the moment, so obviously riding the Rally over riding the T7 that I'm looking at for later in the year, I'm saving half the fuel costs, which means double the miles for the amount of fuel. And on a big trip I can mount up to a couple of grand of fuel, so it is worth thinking about really. So bypass. Like I say, it's wow, it's very windy today. It's a lot of side wind, but yeah, it'll sit very. It's as smooth. This is as smooth at 65-70 as the Himalayan was at 50. So I think that's an interesting point. It's taking my breath away a little bit, because I just didn't expect it to handle as nice as it did. Obviously I was thinking this is going to be an absolute full-on nightmare on the road from the way everyone's going on, but all I can say is there must be a big difference between the 250 and the 300, like Nathan Millwood said in his videos, because it feels really nice. Now I know it's not going to suit everyone, and I'm not saying go out and sell your Himalayan or your 390 or your big 650 XT and buy one of these, not by any stretch of the imagination. I'll cover alternative bikes slightly later on in the video, but what I am saying is it's just really nice on these flowy bends. It's like you can see there's hardly any vibration on it. It's like the silk. You just click it down there and it's so nice. Definitely happiest though, cruising just between 5 to 7, but obviously you've got the punch when you need it really. It's very nice on 60-mile-an-hour roads. Yep. Hi everyone, we're on a 60 road now. As I say, how much acceleration do you want? This is a typical little Peak District village. This is Monyash. Quite a lot of bikes coming in there. I'll have a break for a minute actually. So I can stop and get the bike in. We'll see. Seen the warm near home. Big mistake. Oh.
You've not got it to grips now.
Not yet, no. I've only just running it in today. The second day out on it, so.
Very good.
Again, nah.
Yeah, I think with it.
Yeah, I am, to be honest. Take my helmet off. The
Not been green lane yet.
I don't know where they are. That's the next thing when you go on up for.
I stood over the after two because I think the edge.
No, it's good. Just adjusting to it. Back GS 1200s and 650 XTs. Me and my dad got 2 390 bench KTM. Yeah. Only lasted 140 miles, but often had to go back under rejection. Tons of issues. So I got another GS. I've got a shoulder injury. I can't handle the weight of the big bike anymore now, unfortunately. It's a chronic injury. So I
What old star is it?
Sorry, mate.
What great course is it?
25. Who's having it?
See your video and you do you know itchyboots?
No, really, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good what she's been doing on that.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah, I mainly ride Nortons. I've got a 1927 flat tire, 16H, 650 SS and a 68 Commando. They're sort of bread and butter bikes. I don't have a card, but I've just used it as 650 SS for the past 4 years. So this is like Starship Enterprise, getting on this and riding for Nortons for 4 weeks. Yeah, it's good.
It's a bit pojo, isn't it? Bloody hell, no damping.
There's no dampening.
Hey?
I'd actually coming out of a bend, it was like boom. I said on my video before, I said NASA don't need SpaceX now, they just need some of these that'll send you up into space. What do you think? Feels like it's sprung for like a 9-stone rider or something.
back. So I've made a bit of a decision. I'm going to go green lining. I'll just read in the Adventure Bike Rider Guide to Green Lanes. I didn't realise I was quite near something. So I'm just going to do the first little section of it. I don't want to do anything too much until I get some proper handguards on. But I thought, you know what? It does make a nice change, just do something completely different. And obviously I bought it to do a mix of stuff. So yeah, we're off green lining. I'll tell you what it's called. It's near Fox House. Ooh. Let these people go. Hiya. There we go. Hiya. I don't think this is too bad a place really for El Beginner me. Oh, I'm not going to go all the way. The suspension is not good. Oh, I really want to get some decent handguards on. Practice as well. It's nice and quiet today, which is good. Should we do a bit more? Yeah, public byway. Right, pick my line as Nathan would say. Whoa! Cool. You know what, everyone? It might not be the world's greatest green laning riding, but I'm managing it. And I'll get better, and I'll improve. Ooh. It's just getting used to these loose rocks and how it kicks a bike about. You can see why lads up here in the Peak District put better bash plates on though. It's good though, I'm enjoying it. As I say, just getting myself used to doing it. I keep forgetting to turn the ABS off as well. Good fun though. Oh, this is well graded. I don't like to say a non-graded track. Put the bike over it. It's just when you've done a lot of road riding, like I have, and not a lot of off-road riding, it just takes a bit of getting used. Fortune favour. It's a bit trickier than the one that I did on the Himalayan. Ooh. Bit more confident. ABS. Forgot again. No. God, that is dreadful with it. ABS on. Bars are just a little bit too low. Horses, I'll let them go by. Yeah, no worries. Right, I definitely don't want the suspension any higher though. While I'm still getting used to green lining. That's one thing I have learnt. Also learnt I need to stop forgetting to put the ABS into off-road. There we go. Right, confidence. There we go. Oh, it's better in second. Oh yeah. Here we go, everyone. I'm gonna go that way, off the little ledge. Yep. Clutch in for a sec. Much better in second. Oh yeah. Way! Oh, I like this bike. Not the greatest riding, everyone, but I did it. I think a few goals just on there over the next few weeks, and I'll get a bit better. Did it though. Broke my duck. It'll be a bit nicer on a warmer day. But as I say, it's just I've not really rode on loose stones before, so just getting used to it. But I did it. Pretty happy with myself there. No damage to the bike. Not that I'd be too bothered if I dropped it, because I bought it to do lines on, but I want to get some better handguards just in case I do drop it. The plan is I'll come back up in the week and give that lane another shot. Yeah, I'll carry on with it. I'll read the guide a bit more. As I say, I literally just read the first bit on the Adventure Bike Rider guide and got to take a few pictures. I planned to read it as I went along, and unfortunately my phone decided it no longer wanted to be a phone and the battery died. I'll have to get a new one soon. But yeah, I mean, I'm a complete and utter novice when it comes to off-road riding, and yeah, it felt alright. It felt better in second. I remembered that from that motorcycle adventure dirt bike TV channel. He said he was in second a lot of the time. Just felt a little bit more controllable, a bit snatchy first. I sort of tripped myself up at first, just trying to go a little bit too slow almost. So I'm learning. I watch some videos and stuff as well, and yeah, good fun. It makes me more happy with the bike having done that, knowing that it's nice and manageable, and obviously when it gets better suspension on, it'll be a lot better controllable on those bits, hopefully. So anyway, I'm going to turn the camera off for now, everyone. Stop babbling, and I'll join you when I think of something to say. I tell you what, everyone, you know you're on a dual sport adventure bike when your destination isn't Starbucks or Matlock, it's it's a green lane.